Hi, welcome Triton Trojans fans. Andrew Hare alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Ryan Linders. We're live here on the Trojan Trench as our Trojans are ready to take on the South Central Satellites here tonight for the Sectional 51 semifinal. Earlier tonight, Argus defeated Oregon Davis in that one, so winner will face them tomorrow night. South Central had a tough game a couple nights ago against Career Academy. It came down to the wire. South Central, a very scrappy team now. Don't let that 4-18 regular season record fool you. This team is tough. They do a lot of things very well. And that's a team you can't let hang around, because you let them hang around, they're going to make you pay for it. They got some bigs and some muscle that can throw their weight around, but they got some shooters on the outside. That kept things real close with the Career Academy team, who by far and away is a very more superior athletic team. Triton coming in, kind of had their way the other night, winning that one there for them against Elkhart Christian, a team they faced twice, 2-0 in the season against them. Triton coming in, shot the ball very well. The free throw line was a place to find points. This team is finding points from different players. Jared Bulis is coming on as of late. Bo Hepper leading the way. You got players like Ashton Oviedo, Ty Orson, and those guys. This team is starting to finally figure out that they're finding the way to play together and beginning to trust themselves, trust everybody on the floor, and they're really starting to gel at the right time. That's a team that's dangerous. But like I said, don't count South Central out. When you start the sectional play, everybody starts nothing and nothing. Both teams are 1-0. Both teams win and move on, lose, and that's it for the year. And both teams, I think we're going to be in for a good one, because tomorrow night, they're going to whoever wins is going to have to try to find a way to beat the powerhouse Argus in this sectional 51 sectional tournament. So like I said, Triton coming in 9-14 on the season, a team that had a hard time early in the season, but they had some rough patches. But this is a team that still found a way to win. A team that's now starting to figure out on the bench. There's the things that Jason can do. He can go deep in the bench and pull players and just throw different looks at them. And that kind of stuff that he can do has really thrown teams off. But players are getting better. We saw Ty Orson get more to be able to finish around the basket. He's hitting his free throws. All the players are hitting their free throws, and they're making the most of their offensive possessions. Tonight, control the basketball. It's going to be play smart. Trust your guys on the team. That's the biggest way for Triton tonight to get a win. For South Central, it's a team for them. They're just going to have to kind of want to hang around, because you don't want to go, it's like a boxing match. I don't think you want to keep going hit for hit with them. You want to get out early, and you want to do it in a hurry.
Yeah, South Central coming in the other night was considered the underdog, just by a couple points, and you could tell they were coming out ready to play, and they just got South Bend Academy just rattled towards the end of that game. And Career Academy did have a chance to win that several different times and just didn't pull it off. So, but yeah, when you have like you say, it's a whole different season starting all over. You just got that different mindset.
And with that comes a different mentality for the players on the floor. For Triton, I think after that rough deal, starting at 0-0 and winning that first game, the guys are starting to kind of believe in themselves. You listen to Bo Hepler talk last night. You watched him play on the court. The chemistry is really starting to roll, and this team is going to be a tough out. So fasten your seat belts. We're getting ready to get things underway. So we'll get the South Central starting lineups for tonight.
Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting team, the South Central Satellites.
Of course, tonight's game is sponsored by Natalie Brookins. She is the number one Triton fan who wants to be your number one real estate agent. Natalie is your agent for all your real estate needs, buying or selling. Natalie is here to help you reach your dreams, ready to show residential and commercial properties in Marshall, Fulton, and Kosciuszko counties. Natalie Brookins knows real estate, so call her today. Appreciate her sponsorship for tonight's game. Couldn't do it without her. Appreciate it. So starting lineups for the Satellites, we're going to have Zach Christie out there with Jake Osborne, Trent Smoker, the 6'7" center, Brendan Carr, and 6'1" Kyle Schmack, the former quarterback, starting the way for them. So you're out there going to have Ty Orson, Jared Bulis, Bo Hepler, Ashton Oviedo, and Tyler Heckeman manning the middle for the Trojans. And look at that student section, the Trojan faithful on their feet, ready for this one in neon so they can stand out. And that if they do anything like they did the other night, they made some noise, and they did it all game long. All right, here we go. The guys are getting ready to break the huddle here. And we're going to get this sectional, the last sectional 51 semifinal underway. Tyler Heckman, of course, is going to be jumping for the jump ball. He's going to go against the 6'7" Brendan Carr. This team is a very scrappy team. You have players like Kyle Schmack, a guy, he may not have a lot of height, but he's tough. We watched him play football The first game of the football season when Triton went up there to visit them. We know he's tough. These guys are tough. They're a scrappy team. When you face a scrappy team, anything can happen. See all those 8 seeds, 9 seeds, and 10 seeds in the NCAA tournament when those scrappy teams come in. You want to find a history lesson, watch then what happens when a scrappy team can get hot. Heckman and Carr for the tip, and we're underway. Bo Hepler's got it. Triton's going to get to go. Hepler directing traffic. He's past the half-court line. Here we works here on the near side. Looking for Oviedo. Pulls it back. Finds him here. Smoker on him. Gets the screen from Heckman. Oviedo trying to direct traffic. Finds Ty Orson on the right side. Orson kind of goes back to center. Stops. Back. Hepler. He's going to drive. Thought about it. Back to Heckman. To Hepler on the right wing. Hepler now going to drive. Kick over to Jared Pulis. Telling to Ty Orson down the left corner. Schmack on him. Orson dribble drive. Stops. Pulls it back. Wanted to go to Heckman's. Got to get rid of it. Finds Bo Hepler up top. Resetting here. Good defense by the Satellites. Oviedo, the freshman in the corner. He'll dribble down. Kicks out to Hepler. Gets shut off there. Osborne shut it off. Bulis down the right wing. Good defensive stand for the Satellites. Bulis to Orson. Pulls it back. Goes away from the screen. Stops baseline. Retreats. Back to Heckman on the left side. Trying to find that open look. Can't quite get it. Bulis got to get going here. He's going to dribble drive. Kicks out to Bo Hepler. The sharpshooter for 3. Puts it in!
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for the Trojans. Seems like if they get down early in the game, and it just always in a hole. So if you can get started up on top and stay on top, that seemed to help them out throughout the game.
Well, the lid's been lifted. Now we got Smoker in the left wing on up to Christie. Christie working right. He'll stop. Free throw line knocked away by Bulis. Jared Bulis grabs a hold of it, picks up his dribble, gives it to Bo Hepler. Here we go, the whistle by Jason Groves. Calling out the play. Bo Hepler works right. He'll come back to center court, retreats. Down over to Ashton Oviedo on the left wing. Oviedo to Bulis up top. He'll work over. Ty Orson now. He's going to try the dribble drive. He'll go. Carr tries to put him away. And one! Ty Orson's on the board.
So Carr's going to pick up his first. Of course, the team's first.
That's kind of a smart thing to go with the big guy down there and see what you can do to see if you can kind of get him off balance and draw those fouls and take him out, and that'll really free up the paint. Ty Orson on the line for 1. Shots up. Rattles in. Ty Orson. And one opportunity. Works there. 6-point ball game. Triton out in front. Christie past the half-court line. Bulis out there to greet him. Smoker gets the screen from Carr. He'll drive. Kicks it back out to Schmack up top. Schmack on over to Christie on the left wing. He's going to try to drive. Stops. Picks it up. Trying to find up top. Finds Schmack. Carr now atop the key. Osborne goes with the screen. He'll stop the free throw line. Looking down for Carr. Ty Orson almost comes away with it. But Carr gets it. He'll kick it out to Osborne. Smoker goes with the screen. He'll go right. Stops. Looking up top for somebody. Finds Carr. Carr kicks it on over to Christie. He'll go with the screen. Christie trying to find a way through. Schmack with it up top the key. Wants to go down low. They're one in the paint. Osborne with the head fake. He'll try the dribble drive. He'll go. Tries to go to Carr. We're going to get a reach on the way through. That's going to be on the senior guard, Bo Hepler.
So if that's his first, team's first.
Osborne to inbound. Trying to find somewhere to go. Find Smoker. He'll try the head fake. Drives. Picks his dribble up to the elbow. Christie down the right wing. Bulis gets a piece of it. On over to Smoker. Wants to go down into Carr. He'll fumble it, and he can't get control, and it goes out.
Off of his chest and then off his fingertips. Just couldn't get a hold of it.
Good job by Ty Orson right on full court press now for the Satellites. Well, thanks for everybody that's watching there tonight. Hello to Katie Acosta.
Yep.
Appreciate the views tonight. Hepler, the sharpshooter for 3. Offside iron. Rebound. Hepler tries to get there, but Christie's going to get on the fast break. Behind the back pass. Loses it. He'll dive for it. Gives it to Smoker. Good heads-up play. Osborne drives. Picks his dribble. Tries the mid-range jumper. It's short. Rebound Oviedo. Ashton Oviedo now past the half-court line. Here we go. Back to work. He'll take him on the dribble. Nope. Picks it back up. Up top to Ty Orson. Hands off to Hepler. Thought about the 3. Schmack makes him pull it back down. Oviedo down the left wing. He'll spin. He'll try to go in the lane. Tries that pretty move. Fingerlings up. Put back by Tyler Heckman. Heckman puts that one in. Cleans up the glass on that rebound and basket. Christie, Bulis trying to get in there and swipe it away. Smoker goes with the screen left. He'll try a deep 2. Back iron no good. Rebound Tyler Heckerman. Get him some Windex and some paper towel. He's cleaned the glass in the last two trips. Hepper trying to get through quickly. Osborne trying to stay with him. Oviedo with it on the right wing. Up top to Heckerman. On over to Orson. Ty Orson looking around. Finds Bo Hepler. Hepler goes to the screen. Oh, Orson. He kind of got bumped on the way through. I think both players tried to collide there.
Triton foul number 10, Orson.
They're trying to figure out the call. A lot of confusion. 2 10s on the court.
Yeah, 2 10s, and the 2 10s hit each other, so there was confusion on which one did which. So, yeah, they called Triton foul on Ty Orson, his first. So, yeah, and it was supposed to be South Central ball.
So both players kind of got tied up there on the screen. Orson kind of got popped, and he runs over a player. So they'll go with that one. A little more obvious contact on Smoker down the car. He'll go one-on-one with Heckman, but Heckman backs away and gets him on the wrist. Now, in a situation like that, you can't go back. And I heard him talking about NFL scouting, like the defensive lineman leaning into the offensive lineman so they can get some penetration there. For Tyler there on that one, you don't want to go back. You don't want to lean back. Just go straight up or kind of lean, get your hands kind of up over top. And as Carr hits that first free throw, South Central's on the board.
So, yeah, that's the biggest thing is get Heckman out just a little bit. He does send him like he picks up that second foul usually really quick. So get him out so we don't get that second one and get him longer in this game. And
Keegan Westhaver and Lucas Richmond will check in. Richmond and Carr, that could be interesting matchups. Misses the second one, rebound Lucas Richmond. Hepler now on him's Hudspeth, who just checked in for the Satellites. Hepler to Oviedo, up top to Lucas Richmond, on to Ty Orson. Orson back up top to Hepler. He'll circle around. One at the back door, not there. Westhaver's down the paint. To Orson, he's going to try the dribble drive. Goes up strong to the basket. It's up, puts it in. Ty Orson again.
Yeah, that gets his 5 points already.
Orson coming alive on the offensive side here tonight. The paint's been his. Smoker now. Oviedo inching his way out to him. Goes to Hudspeth, and he'll go. We're going to get a block on Schmack. Illegal screen. And him and the official have words. Didn't like the reaction from him on that one.
Yeah, because I come over here and started to say 33, and then he had to make sure he get his fingers changed around. So, yeah, Schmack picked up his first, team second.
We'll give a shout-out to Landon Matthews. And he said, remember him. I didn't forget. I see him on there. So, Landon, thanks for watching. Oviedo past the half-court line. Kicks over Bo Hepler on the right wing. Up top, Lucas Richmond. He'll go. Hands off to Orson. Orson to Oviedo, the freshman for 3. Oh, in and out. Oh, bopping around all the place. Orson with the rebound. Down to Westhaver. Keegan tries to go up, can't get in the contact, and they're going to get Carr on the foul. The South Central faithful did not like that call.
So that's his, picks up his second.
Do we have the bleep button?
Yeah, we are a little switch so we are next to the South Central fans. So
okay. Keegan Westhaver now the line for 2. Rolls out. Carl come out. Watching the replay, kind of goes down. Yeah, they didn't
quite. He bumped him in the chest.
The chest. I think they kind of enough with the chest to draw the official to call the call. Westhaver shots up, and it takes an unfriendly roll. 0 for 2 the trip. Richmond tries to go. Try to get position there, draws the foul.
So that's his first.
So 2:41 remaining. 9-point lead for the Trojans. Triton's got to keep turning that. Just keep communicating. Trap defense for the Trojans. Cross court. On over. Scott, he'll work it back to Schmack. Scott for 3. Sidearm too strong. Rebound. Ty Orson again. Bo Hepler with the basketball for the Trojans. He'll come up past the half-court line. Directing traffic. Hands off to Oviedo. To Westhaver. To Orson on the left side. Back to Westhaver. Keegan now against Christie. Gets a screen from Richmond. On over. Hepler. On top to Oviedo. Oviedo to Orson. Scott comes out and meets him. Goes away from the screen, goes baseline. Ty Orson tries to go up, but the rim knocks it away. Smoker now on the fast break. He'll go to the three-point line. Kicks over. Hudspeth for three. Side iron not strong enough. Oviedo with the rebound on the fast break. Triton's got 3-on-2. He'll go. Stop. Pulls it back. Kicks over. Hepper. High pass to Westhaver in the corner. He'll go with the screen. Westhaver trying to penetrate. Kicks it up across. High pass to Hepper. He'll corral it. Scott now on him in the corner. He'll get the screen from Orson. Bo Hepper with a beautiful lay-in. He's got it. Bo Hepper banks open. Lead out to 11 now. Minute 27 remaining in the opening period. And we're going to get a timeout for Triton. Tyson Yates and Quentin Amsden will check in on the next dead ball. Timeout's going to be on South Central. 30-second timeout. So not bad for the Trojans. A lot of things kind of going their way here early on.
Biggest thing in Trojans now, picking up 4 fouls here already in this first quarter. Could get a little issue towards the end of this game.
And the aggressiveness by them, it's good in an aspect, but the thing you got to remember, you got to corral yourself. Really just kind of keep in mind you got to control your body movement, because if you can't, a team like this, you can let them in back in with those free throw shots. You're getting them free points. If Triton can do a good job and get that defense and just be smart about how they kind of go, not make them those silly mistakes, Triton should be able to pull away.
The biggest thing is I think right now they're just coming in really aggressive, throwing South Central on their heels. And now they could probably tone it down just a little bit so you get that longevity of this game. But now that they got this 11-point lead to work with.
So out for the Trojans, Ty Orson, Keegan Westhaver, Lucas Richmond, as they'll go up, blocked by Orson. Amsden's out there with the 8s. Here we go. Keegan Westhaver on the break to Amsden. Q looking down to go somewhere. He'll get the screen from Richmond. Amsden to Westhaver. He'll go. He'll lose on the baseline. Tries to knock it back in. Schmack steps in front and takes it away. On up to Christie. Christie past the half-court line. Looking for Hudspeth. But fine, they'll work it finally over to him on the left wing inside the final minute remaining. On top, Scott. On over to Christie on the right wing. Up top, Osborne to Hudspeth. He'll try the catch and shoot 3. Puts it in. That leads now down to 8. 42 seconds. Amsden will hand off to the freshman Tyson Yates. Yates works right. He'll stop to Ty Orson up top the key. Lucas Richmond now. Schmack's going to come out, kind of initiate some play there. Left wing, kicks on top to Yates.
Watch at the top of the key, Richmond, he's setting some aggressive picks up there for these ball handlers to move around.
And that's one thing Lucas does very well. He sets some really good screens and gives these guys the best chance possible. 12 seconds now, 8-point lead for the Trojans. Yates to Orson, inside 10 seconds. He'll go with the screen. Orson, Westhaver will try a corner 3. Too strong. Yates with the putback at the buzzer. Not there. Rebound's going to go away. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. 12-4 is our score. Triton's out in front. So for Triton, kind of came out with that 6-0 run with Orson and Hepler, and their 2 3-points apiece. Kind of started to kind of coast just a little bit. But for them, like I said, double digits. They're going to have to win the quarter. They did that on Wednesday night. They're going to have to do that the rest of the way out in order to find a way to get themselves in that sectional championship game.
Yeah, they're going to have to work pretty hard, get up here a little bit, but then also, if it looks like you're definitely going to pull this game out, then try to settle back a little bit, because Argus, they're going to need everything you can against Argus and being a back-to-back nights. Triton has struggled sometimes with that second night.
And with that second quarter, and like you said, the last season when that happened, they played a very tough Oregon Davis team after facing South Central. And for them, they just came out flat, and they just couldn't recover from that one.
Yeah, that first game last year, they come out tremendous shooting. Second game just total flat and just couldn't get going. So hopefully you don't have a repeat this year in the sectional play.
So we'll see what happens here now. Second quarter, Triton needs to come out with the foot on the gas. They trust one another. The starting 5 will be out there with Bulis, Oviedo, Hepler, Heckerman, and Ty Orson rounding out the 5. Osborne, Christie, Hudspeth, Smoker, and Schmack out there. Carr's on the bench with those 2 fouls. So with this size of a lineup, Triton matches up very well. Christie a little bit bigger, 6'1", running the point. He'll kick it on over. Osborne goes down to Schmack. The big man's got it. On top to Hudspeth. Hudspeth will retreat. He kicks over to Smoker. Smoker to Osborne. To Hudspeth. Can't leave him alone outside the arc. Kicks it back. Schmack will try the dribble drive. Stops. Kicks it back. Osborne to Smoker. Right wing up top to Hudspeth. On over Osborne. He'll work back to center. Looking down low, tries to go. Christie and a little bit of a miscommunication. He'll step out. Triton gets it back.
Yeah, both of them was going for the ball and didn't see each one of them, and almost a jump ball under there with their own teammates.
So Joe Wagner's Satellite's going to go with that full court press, see if they can get out a little bit of pressure to the Trojans' offense. Oviedo works it back. On over to Jared Bulis on the left wing. Bulis will go. On over to Bo Hepler. To Ashton Oviedo. Oviedo will drive across. Ty Orson, hub fake. He'll go up strong. Use the glass. Can't use it enough there. Schmack with the rebound. Christie now in the fast break. Kicks over to Osborne. He's going to try to go. He'll go against Heckman. Heckman tried to draw on a charge. A lot of contact there. Hudspeth is up strong and one opportunity. Heckman frustrated with that one. Lucas Richmond is going to come in a hurry.
So yeah, Heckman picking up that second foul now.
And Hudspeth has a chance to draw him within 5 with this free throw. Lucas Richmond will check in. Big thing now, just take a deep breath, just relax. Hudspeth shot is up, it's in. He's a pretty good shooter from all over the place on the floor. Hepler now with the basketball. Christie's going to go with him full court. On over to Oviedo. Tries to drop to Lucas Richmond. Richmond to Bo Hepler. To Bulis. He'll try a three. Not there. Rebound is going to go to Ty Orson. On to Oviedo. He'll try it. Back iron too strong. Richmond, Ty Orson. And we're going to get a foul on Lucas Richmond on the rebound. So Triton's 2 bigs now with 2 quick fouls. And Westaver's going to have to man the middle now.
Yeah, because that's getting Triton up to 6 team fouls here, just getting partially into the second quarter.
For Triton here, need to make that turn those stops right into points is what they're going to need to do on the offensive side. Need a stop here. Christie's going to go right. He'll stop. Hands off to Hudspeth. He'll go to Smoker, to Osborne. Goes down to Schmack. Westaver and him are going to go toe-to-toe. Schmack goes up strong. And rebound Ty Orson. Bo Hepler now with the basketball up the left side. Quickly up to Oviedo. To Orson. To Bulis.
You could tell they were shooting so well those threes the other game. They're trying again tonight, and they're just not getting the drop.
So big thing is just adjust.
You know, they're 1 of 6 running their three-point line tonight.
Hepler now is going to try to drive baseline. Over to Oviedo. Freshman for 3. Not there. Rebound. He gets his own rebound, and he's going to get a foul in the reach with Hudspeth.
So it's Hudspeth his first.
So Hepler to inbound. On to Oviedo. Thought about the up fake. Picks up his dribble. Hands off. Hepler up top. Hepler works left. On over to Ty Orson. Trying to receive the call from coach. Orson to Oviedo. They're just long enough with those arms that they're just cutting off everything for Triton. Hepler tries to go up, wants to go down to Westaver, and he can't. Big thing is now, okay, short-term memory, not quite what we want on that offensive possession. Just relax, make a stop, and just keep going. Scott will check in for the Satellites. Christie past the half-court line on to Smoker. Smoker to Osborne, to Schmack on the left side. To Scott up top. They're going to work it around the perimeter. Through the hands of Scott, it'll go out. Triton gets it back. Too hot of a pass, and Scott couldn't corral it. Bulis inbound, full court press now by the Satellites. Oviedo hands off to Hepler. Osborne's going to stay with him. Hepler's just quick enough. He'll take that 1-2 set. Bulis not watching.
Yeah, he
turns his back to Hepler, loses the ball. That's a mental mistake. Just need to relax.
Yeah, Bulis, I think, was heading down to set a pick underneath, and Hepler thought he was going to turn around and come right back out.
Big thing now, just relax. Smoker now is trying to go. Stolen away by Ty Orson. He's on the fast break. Christie's going to try to run him down. Orson goes up. He'll draw the foul. Hudspeth, he got a quick break. He's coming back out.
So Christie's going to pick up his first.
So Ty Orson to the line for 2.
He's 1 for 1 earlier.
Keeps that trend going.
Substitution for the Satellites, number 24, Trent Hudspeth.
Orson's second shot, too strong. Wester tries to come in on the rebound. And it's going to get it back.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 30, Quentin Amsden.
So Quentin Amsden will check in. Ty Orson will come out. Oviedo, Bulis, Hepler, and Westaver out there with him. Osborne, Scott, Christie with the ball. Hudspeth and Schmack out there for the Satellites. Now Quentin Amsden could be an interesting matchup. He's quick, he's flighty, and he's good at stealing the basketball. South Central will take another timeout. And while we take a quick timeout, we're going to thank our sponsor, Natalie Brook, and she brings a breadth of knowledge to the Northern Indiana marketplace. Locally born and raised, she has spent the majority of her time here in our communities, a Purdue University graduate. Natalie has sales experience as well as background in helping people, and she's excited to help you with all your real estate needs. Please contact her today for your personal service. Go Trojans. Appreciate Natalie's sponsorship here tonight. Without her, I wouldn't be talking to anybody tonight.
Nope, we wouldn't be able to have this broadcast.
We really appreciate everybody back home watching. So we'll get things back underway. Lineups are unchanged for the Satellites. Triton's going to stick with the same one they have. 3 timeouts remaining for the Satellites. Triton hasn't used one yet. Scott's inbound to Christie. He'll go underway. On over Osborne on the left side. On top to Hudspeth. Hudspeth looking for Christie. Osborne, quick pass. Schmack with the reflexes, hangs on to it.
Does he have a good glove?
I don't know. Not quite like Kenny, the glove. And Bo Hepper will lose it trying to go through, and Bulis will try to come in. They'll get caught, tied up, and Bulis will trip him up, and he'll draw the foul.
Yeah, Jared was pretty much on the floor and got ran over and didn't much choice he had calling that foul. So that's going to actually put South Central in the bonus.
So for Triton now, with the 6-point lead, Christie going to line, pretty good free throw shooter. He showed that off on Wednesday night against Career Academy. First shot's up. And both side iron, rebound Oviedo. Hepper now with the basketball, goes right quickly. On over to Bulis. Up top to Oviedo. To Amsden. Trying to direct traffic, gets a screen. Has to get rid of it. No one's there. Westaver circles to the basketball. Westaver at the elbow, retreats, hands off to Bulis. Westaver going to take Schmack on the baseline, kicks it out. Amsden, he'll try a 3. Not there. Rebound, Smoker. And there's a Christie pushed him on the rebound.
Yep, so that's Christie's. That's his second foul.
So Scott will check back in. Orson. He'll come in. He'll come in for Bulis. Hepler calling out the play. He'll inbound. Trying to find somewhere. Gets Amsden up top. Q with the basketball. Scott's tight defense on him. Kicks over to Westaver. Keegan, the sophomore, circling back to center court. Trying to direct traffic, find a place to go with the basketball. Nothing's open. Finds Hepper in a very tight window, and Osborne's going to use too much body on him, and they'll say that's enough to call the foul.
So it's Osborne picks up his first. Now that puts the Trojans into a bonus.
And that's going to put the sharpshooter to the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. Right here is where points can start going in as Carl will check in after this 1-and-1 shot. Hepler's first shot tickles the twine for the first one. Carl come in for Schmack. So the 6'7" big man's back in. Lucas Richmond's going to check in. He's going to come in for Quentin Amsden. So Carr, Hudspeth, Osborne, Scott, and Smoker out there for the Satellites. Hepler, Richmond, Orson, Oviedo, and West are out there for Triton. Second shot. It drops for Bo Hepler. Stretches the lead back to 8. Zach Christie checks in for Osborne. Satellites all set. 3:03 remaining in the second period. Triton's out in front. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Ryan Lerner for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. Can't forget Travis. He's running the camera up there. I'll make sure he's still awake. Scott now on the left wing. He'll work back over it. Smoker, he'll go left, stops the free throw line. Hands off to Scott. Wanting to go down. They're trying to go down to Carr. He'll get some space. He'll go up strong, and he'll get the drop. Right there, he'll use that height and length, and it worked well in the paint on that one. 6-point ball game. Hepler on over to Orson on the left side. Orson to Westaver. To Bo Hepler on the right side. Richmond, he'll try to go down with the left hand. Puts it in! Lucas Richmond with the bank.
Yeah, that was a pretty good play. That had the lane cleared out, and all Richmond had to do was beat his man to the basket.
Lucas Richmond and Carr are going to be battling down there in the paint. Watch that matchup. He's not giving Carr an inch. He'll go up. Blocked by Bo Hepler and the foul. Oh. Got him a little bit of the ball. Just enough on the arm. They're going to call a foul.
So Hepler picks up his second. So Carr was 1 of 2 earlier in the evening.
Groves having a long talk with Tyson Yates. Carl missed that one. He's 1 for 3 on the night. Yates will check in. Osborne will check in. 2:02 remaining, 8-point ball game. Second shot for Carr, it drops. He's 50% from the line. Kyle Schmack and Osborne back in. Tyson Yates with the basketball. He'll go past the half-court line. Hands off to Orson. Ty Orson to Oviedo. Lucas Richmond's going to try to take him to the button. Take him. And Schmack's going to get him on the way through. So that'll be 2 on Schmack. Both teams in the 1-on-1 bonus, 7-point lead. Lucas Richmond to the line for the 1-on-1 opportunity. Just relax, take a deep breath, and just will that ball into the basket.
No, they get
now short. Oh, I guess 2. I guess
yeah,
they on the shot.
Yep,
okay, they
on the shot.
Christie and Carr checking back in. Right idea, straight away. Just a little more power on that. Lucas's second shot. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Christie. Here we go. Minute 43, 7-point ball game. Trojans only scored 5 points in this quarter thus far. Scott to Hudspeth. On top to Smoker. Kicks it over to Scott on the right wing. Goes down to Carr. Richmond and Carr. Westaver comes in to disrupt him. Shots up. Carr with the rebound. Up, putbacks up there. Rebound, Ty Orson. Yates goes up to Westaver. Almost trips and fall. Keeps that pivot foot tight. Yates tries to get rid of it. Tries to draw the foul. Oviedo to Yates. He'll go. Tries the floater. Too strong. Rebound Scott. And Richmond. I'm going to say he pushed him. And Triton's bigs now with 5 fouls apiece.
Yep, because Richmond picking up that third.
Osborne and Schmack will check back in. Carr and Christie will come out. There's a 2-man swing there. Bulis checks in. Heckerman and Hepler on his heels. So Richmond gets that screen, and when it drops back down there, he kind of tried to use that side, but leaned in just a little too much.
One step.
If you would have stood still and maybe not took that step, he would have won out. Scott now will try it again and get down to drop. Schmack goes up, he'll get fouled again. So that'll be on Ty Orson.
That's going to be his second. So now that puts South Central in the double bonus.
So Schmack to the line for 2. First shot's up, drops. Six-point ball game again. Schmack. His second shot's up. It's up, and it back iron too strong. He'll come in. It'll go out. Went off on Smoker. Wait a minute. Whoa, they said it belonged to White.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He said White.
A lot of talk going on.
There we go.
Jason Groves, he came out, he said White ball.
Yep. Get it down.
So here we go, Ashton Oviedo. Oviedo across the half-court line. He'll work around. Stops, picks his dribble up top to Tyler Heckerman. On to Ty Orson. Orson hands off to Hepler. He'll give it to Oviedo. 35 seconds remaining, 17-11's our score. Oviedo trying to direct traffic, hands off to Hepler. They're trying to drain some clock, 28 seconds. Hepler going left, stops, picks his dribble up, on to Tyler Heckerman up top, to Ty Orson. Orson want to direct traffic, Hepler will come up top. It's quiet here in the trench. Bulis now on the left side. 10 seconds. Heckman goes right to Bo Hepler. Heckman circles to the corner. Up top to Ty Orson. He'll try to go. Orson goes up strong. Banks open. And that'll be the end of the first half. 19-11's our score. Triton's out in front.
So South Central. Oh, this didn't. That's not right. Sending. Should be Newborn with 4.
Trent.
Kimluck with 1. My South Central side of it's messed up, but for the Trojans, Ty Orson has 8, Hepler has 7, Richmond has 2, and Heckerman has 2. For biggest thing for the Trojans, for the 3-point line, we're shooting 1 of 8. South Central's only tried 3, and they've hit 1 of 3. 6 of 14 2-point shooting for the Trojans, but South Central's only done 2 of 9. Free throws, Triton's 4 of 9, and South Central's also 4 of 9.
So for that right there, I mean, like you said, the 3-point shot is not there tonight for Triton. Now, okay, it's not working. The big thing is just go in there in the locker room, listen to what coach says. Just keep trusting yourself. Trust your abilities is what these guys need to do. They did that on Wednesday night.
Right.
They got to do it again here. Because a team like this, they're a scrappy team. They're going to make you earn it. They're just not going to go up here and say, well, guess what? We had a not so great record in the regular season. We're not. They're just not going to hand it off to you. And Triton has to go out and earn it. This is what's going to have to happen in the sectional playoffs. They're going to have to fight for every point they get. So we'll take a quick break here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. We'll be right back as we'll get halftime back underway. I'm Andrew Harrell. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, Triton Trojans fans. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Ryler. And don't forget Travis up there running the camera for us tonight. Triton leading the way by 8, but for them to come in this second quarter, mental mistakes are going to have to be at a minimum. Turnovers, we got to turn them down. And the other thing we got to keep an eye on, we got to come out with our foot on the gas. Don't let up. Find a way. Just relax. If the ball doesn't go away, you have to find a way to adjust. Good teams can play well, but great teams can adjust on the fly, and this is what Triton's got to do, and you got to believe head coach Jason Groves has got something dialed up here for the second half. The starting 5 will be out there for both teams as we'll get this second half underway here at the Trojan Trench. Christie, Smoker, Osborne, Carr, and Schmack out there for the Satellites. Orson, Heckman, Hepler, Oviedo, and Jared Bulis out there for the Trojans. Hepler receives the inbound. He'll go to work. Hepler with the crossover goes left. On top to Ty, over to Orson. He'll get trapped in the corner. On to Bulis. Bulis works himself over. Stops, picks the dribble up. Back to Hepler. A lot of motion on the Trojans offense. Ty Orson on the left side. Bulis fights his way through gets himself around. Loses the defender from Hepler now. He'll go back to middle. He'll stop. Goes to Orson. Backdoor up. Banks closed. Carr with the block. Schmack with the rebound. Here we go. Christie. They'll see what the Satellites can do in their first possession. Christie drops the Smoker on the right side. Up top to Schmack. On over to Osborne, the left wing. He'll go. Looking for Carr down low. He'll go. Osborne. Christie. He'll try a 3 for the first time. Front iron, too short. Carr will fight through. He'll go up strong. Heckman with the block. Hepler now gets himself through past the half-court line, working up quickly to the left side. Hands off to the freshman Ashton Oviedo, who's been quiet thus far. Oviedo trying to find a way to penetrate. Step back, pulls himself back. Orson, Debulis to Hepler on the left wing. He'll get the screen from Heckman. Orson thought about it, pulls it back. Bulis, he'll go to Ty Orson. Mid-range jumper, it's up. Rattles in, Ty Orson.
Yeah, he's leading the way now. That's 10 points for him. So he's our spark plug for the evening.
So 10-point ball game, 6.5 remaining in the third. Bulis trying to get a hold of that basketball. Smoker gets it in the corner. Gets a screen from Schmack. On over to Osborne. He'll go. Down to Carr. The big man's up. It's in. Hepler. Here comes from behind. Christie almost comes away with it. Swing pass to Orson. On top, Bulis. He'll thought about stepping into the 3. Just got to have that confidence. Be smart with the basketball. Head on a swivel.
They're off their rhythm when they're catching that to try to take that 3.
Heckman backs him down. Too strong off the glass. He'll get the rebound, though. To Hepler. Hepler to Bulis. He'll try the dribble drive. Goes up strong. Banks open for Jared Bulis.
Yeah, that's one of those things. They're not getting those 3s to drop, so you're going to have to start going in and start an attack and get those 2s to go.
And thus far, the Trojans have adjusted. Smoker goes with the screen, goes left. Mid-range pull-up jumper, and it's off the mark. Orson with the rebound. Triton in that opening half out-rebounded the Satellites. Can they keep that momentum here? Got to keep winning the quarter. Hepler, he'll go. He'll try to take Osborne with him. Now, Bo's just quick enough. He can take him. Oviedo goes against Smoker, trying to find some space. Shots up, not there. Carr with the rebound, gives it to Christie. Christie looking down court. He'll slow it down. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Christie to Smoker. On to Osborne. Smacked by Hepler. The man, look at that. The sharpshooter knocks it away. Bo Hepler now. He'll retreat. Finds Oviedo on the right wing. He'll go away with a nice stutter step. Back to Bo Hepler. He'll go baseline. Bo Hepler, it's up. Banks open for Bo Hepler. The momentum has shifted the Trojan. Then the Trojan student block has came alive. 12-point ball game, 4.5 remaining in the third. Christie to Osborne. Hepler on him. Screen by Schmack. Osborne up fake. Carr, he'll try a mid-range jumper. Too strong. And Heckman with the rebound. Bo Hepler, there's the whistle by Jason Groves calling the play. Hepler goes left. On to Ty Orson left side. To Bulis. Back to Hepler. Oviedo, he'll try it again. Puts it in! Ashton Oviedo from the outside. And the Trojan faithful is rising to their feet for the timeout. 15-point ball game. Triton's out in front.
Yeah, it looks like South Central's going to take that full timeout. Get
Might as
something
well
readjusted.
Try to see if they can adjust this Trojan offense that's came out and firing on all cylinders here early on in the third quarter.
So yeah, Ashton's one of them. He's had several looks. He just couldn't get anything to drop, and finally gets this last one to drop, and that's going to make South Central have to readjust.
Tonight's sponsor for tonight's game is Natalie Brooken. She is the #1 Triton fan who wants to help you, who wants to be your #1 real estate agent. Natalie is your agent for all your real estate needs. Buying or selling, Natalie is here to help you reach your dreams. Ready to show residential and commercial properties in Marshall, Fulton, and Kosciuszko counties. Natalie Brookins knows real estate. Give her a call today. We appreciate her sponsorship here tonight, and also appreciate the cameraman who's got his nap in. He's doing okay.
Yep.
He's still up there. He had a couple cookies. He's still going.
Yeah, he's got a big day tomorrow. He's got to get up. He's one of those qualified. He gets to go up to Notre Dame tomorrow for the science fair.
There you go. There you go.
So he gets to go up there and talk about his little project. Nice, neat little project.
Hey, Caden likes that science stuff too. Him and Travis get along just fine.
Then he gets next weekend. He gets to go down to Lucas Oil for the VEX competition for the state championship.
There we go. So here we go. Smoker, Christie, Osborne, Carr, and Hudspeth. Westaver, Heckman, Bulis, Yates, and Oviedo out there for the Trojans. Hudspeth goes left. Takes Westaver off the dribble. Smoker straightaway three. Too short. Rebound Hudspeth. Put backs up. Not there. Rebound goes to Osborne. He'll try to dribble in. Looking for Carr. Finds him. Carr, free throw jumper. Drops.
Yeah, he was standing right there at that free throw line just begging for the ball.
Yates will go left. One Bulis. He'll get himself freed up off Christie. Heckman now. He'll go right to Yates on the right wing. Up top, to Westaver. He's going to try to go. Kicks it back out to Oviedo. Oviedo tries to use some of that fancy footwork. He'll go on down the basket. Blocked by Carr. Access denied there in the paint on that look. Oviedo's going to try. Stops, picks it up. Bulis to Westaver. Trying to find something to open up. Oviedo, Smoker. Westaver in the corner to Yates. Going around. Yates will try to go. He'll try to drive in the lane. Can't get down to drop. Carr with the rebound. Satellites. Good defensive stand. 13-point ball game. Smoker to Hudspeth. Westaver inching his way to him. Yates now on Osborne. Back to Christie. Osborne now against Yates. Drops down to Carr. He'll try the hook shot. It's in.
So Carr's leading at South Central with 10 points.
And the lead back to single digit, down to single digits now for the Trojans.
Really looking at
Oh, I guess 11-point ball game. Never mind.
Because Carr having 10, Hudspeth was 6, and then the other one was Schmock with just the single.
Yates for three. Puts it in. Tyson Yates. Oh, and Tyler Heckman's down. Groves is not happy about that one.
You got a cramp?
Watch the replay. Give him a hand.
Ankle.
Ankle's bothering him. Can't tell what quite happened. Looks like he got tied up.
It looks like he just got kind of tied up with another player.
I'm trying to watch it here. It looks like he hit a wet spot in the lane. Trying to watch here the replay. Heckman tries to go. Oh, looks like Keegan got him with his foot, so he kind of got tied up with another Trojan player. And that's going to send Lucas Richmond in. We'll see what Heckman can do if they can tighten that thing up. Maybe he can get back in this game. Here we go. 31-17 is our score. Christie now past the half-court line, kicks it to Smoker. Richmond checked in for Heckman. Scott with the basket on the left wing. He'll work back. Hudspeth, he'll try a catch and shoot three. Too strong. Rebound, Christie. Tries to go to Carr, goes off the foot of Lucas Richmond. Thoughts go out with Heckman as he heads to the locker room.
Yep, he's got his shoe off, and he's limping into the locker room.
Tough break for him. Great kid. Smoker hands off to Christie. He'll go baseline. Right hand floaters up. And Carr with the over. He reaches over the back. Unfortunately, sometimes when you're that tall, it's hard to not just reach over top because you see that and your instinct is, oh, I'm going to get the ball. These guys, I'm bigger than these guys. And you'll run into that.
They look right over the player and kind of forget he's there. So Carr picks up his third foul.
So for Triton, keep an eye on that one. Yates goes left. Christie staying with him. He's trapped now on the left side. Finds Bulis. Hot pass there. Timeout, Triton. 30-second timeout. It'll be their first timeout of the game.
Yep, got a minute to go here. He can get something set up.
You got any more things going on there? Nope, nothing there. Okay. So for Triton now, the big thing is, okay, Heckman went to the locker room. Big thing, you just got to keep your head in the game. The biggest thing is just relax. Trust yourselves, trust your ability. This is one of those points where you just got to be calm and just relax yourself back into the offense. Play defense like you know how to. This team has really developed as the season went on. This thing, we faced these tough teams this season. We know how to play against tough teams. We had one of the toughest stretches in the state of Indiana, 8 games in 20 days.
Yep.
And what was 3 games or 4 games in 5 days?
Yeah, we had a really good chunk right there with all the rescheduled games and run out of time at the end of this season to get them put back in. So you had to double up a lot.
So for Triton, they're going to have to stand tall here. Yates now with the basketball. He'll come up past half-court line on over to Bulis. Bulis goes away from the trap, gets to Westhaver. On over to Yates. Yates waiting for Oviedo. Oviedo's going to try another 3. Puts it in. Ashton Oviedo.
He just needed to get that first one to drop, and then he's been able to keep going.
Leads out to 17. Hudspeth down to smack. Lucas Richmond takes it away. He reaches into the shopping cart and rips it away. Yates past the half-court line, goes right. Stop, directing traffic, finds Bulis on top. On over to Richmond, 26 seconds now. Hands off to Oviedo. Smoker inching his way out there to him. Yates back by the half-court line. Directing traffic. He'll go left. Hands off again. 10 seconds now. Bulis with it. Scott's on him. Richmond up top. He's going to try the spin move. Knocked away by Smoker. Scott got it. Scott has it on here now. 2 seconds. 1 second. Richmond takes it away. He'll heave it. And that's the end of the third quarter. Triton out in front 34-17. 15 points scored in that quarter for the Trojans, only allowing 6.
Richmond had to watch it there with that last little tussle there, not picking up that 4th foul going into this 4th quarter.
Because the biggest thing now is we don't have that other big man to run down there with him. Lucas Richmond, though, very smart player. That interview we had with him, I'm telling you right now, listen to a player like him talk. That's a seasoned player. That's a team guy right there.
Like this. He's only got 2 points, but he's been doing so much other things defensively and even offensively, setting picks and whatnot, getting the other guys into the ball game.
And when he gets down there in the paint, like we talked about in our interview when he was a tight end, he really seals off the edge. When he gets down there in the paint, he owns the paint. He may not sit there. He may not be a force that you're going to see just like a Shaq. It's going to jump out and get you. He's a guy that's going to be quiet in the defensive side. He's going to sit there. He's going to do little things just to disrupt the offense just enough. And that stuff it throws you off enough. Like right there when that came in, he came in from behind. No one saw him. Rips it away from Schmack, and they get the ball back. That's the kind of stuff that Lucas Richmond does. He's smart. He's a very high IQ player. And for what he's got going forward, Triton's going to need him the rest of the way. Like we said, we hope Tyler Heckman's okay. He went to the locker room. I know it's been a frustrating season there in the early part. He wasn't allowed to play much. But he worked himself in. He's a tough kid. And let me tell you, as a senior next season, he's getting that postgame figured out. Tyler's going to be tough. Scott, Carr, Hudspeth, Osborne, and Christie out there. We're going to get a foul on Triton right away. That's going to be on Bo Hepler. A little too much aggression on that reach.
Yeah, and that gets his 3rd already.
He'll be out there with Lucas Richmond, Keegan Westhaver, Ashton Oviedo, Ty Orson, and Bo Hepler out there for Triton. Carr to Hudspeth. They're going to go to work.
We talk about fouls. That was their first foul this half.
Both teams only have one foul coming in the fourth quarter. Carr gets a good inlet pass. He'll go up strong and he'll draw the foul. Foul's going to be on Triton. On Bo Hepler.
He must have been reaching around. So, yeah, I picked up those 2 now, so he's got 4.
And that's one that could hurt Triton there, as Hepler is a definite leader on and off the court. Carr gets that one to drop.
Yep, so he's 3 of 5 already for the evening.
Usually see big men come to the line, and they're not the greatest at free throws, but Carr, not too bad, only missing 2 on the night. Big man will reset. Yates checks in, shots up, back iron, no good. 50% from the line now for him. Yates, the freshman, goes to work, gets a screen from Lucas Richmond, hard screen.
Yeah, Osborne tried to fight right through it.
So with that foul, I mean, Lucas can set some hard screens, but he got knocked back on that screen. Westhaver tries to go to Orson, finds him. Osborne all wrapped around him. Oh, Ty Orson, 3-lane to the basket. He deposits 2 more points into the bucket.
Yeah, just had that quick sense to look up and see that was wide open. So Ty's going to pick up his 3rd. So not having many fouls at all, or no fouls at all in that 3rd quarter. Here we got Triton's got 3 here just really quick.
And Bulis will come in for Orson, 7:24 remaining. 18-point ball game. Triton's out in front. Christie to Scott. Drops down to Carr, the big man, back on top. Osborne head fake, he goes. No look pass to Hudspeth, to the corner, 3's up. It's in. Nice pass by Osborne. Up to Westhaver. He gets it past the half-court line. Stops, picks his dribble up. Drops it for Bulis to Oviedo. He'll try another 3. Not there. Rebound Westhaver. He tries to come in and fight for it. Richmond's got the rebound. And he's going to get in there, and they're going to get a foul.
Wait. So Scott's going to pick up his first.
So 36-21's our score. Yates to inbound. Drops to Bulis. Up top. He'll go. Hands off to Yates. Yates is going to try the dribble drive. Goes up with that pretty drive. Just can't get those to drop. Carr with the rebound. Christie now drops it up to Smoker. Smoker to Carr. Shots open. It's in.
Yep. Grove's seen something's going on here, so he's going to pull a timeout here. Get something stopped before that gets out of hand. Full timeout.
So he's going to get the troops down there and settle them down. If you're down there to Jason Groves, what are you telling the guys? Okay, we're leading by 13. What are you telling them?
Well, we got, with a couple of them in foul trouble, so some of these guys aren't going to get back in. So you're just going to have to keep this under control and just not try to get too wound up and too far ahead of yourselves. Just keep track of what you're doing.
And that's a good sign right there. Tyler Heckman's back out there in the huddle. He's putting weight on that ankle. If he can come back in, he could be a big force to play. But like he said, don't use him sparingly with him getting banged up, as if Triton finds a way to pull this one out. You're going to need him for Argus to go against Kid Dink and those bigs down low. Carr looks like he's got 13 points on the night.
Yeah, because really with the South Central, Carr having 13 and Hudspeth with 9, and you only got one other player, Schmack, with just a single point. So, if you can keep those 2 guys and get the ball away from them so they can't score, then you should be able to get the rest of this game out.
And for Triton, spreading out the attack, Bulis to inbound. Full court press now by the Satellites. Amson trying to fight away from Smoker. Oviedo receives the inbound. Bulis up to Amsden. Q with the basketball. Smoker on him. Amsden wants to hand off to Bulis. Can't. Picks his dribble up to Oviedo. Osborne shuts it off quickly. He's out there stuck to Oviedo. Q now on the right wing. He tries to drive, loses his balance. Back to Bulis. He'll go baseline. He'll go strong. Bulis, the rims the defender. Carr gives it to Christie. Fast break now for the Satellites. Smoker to Christie. Head fake. He'll go. Fouls on Triton. They're going to say something before the basket. It's going to be on Quentin Amsden.
So that's going to be, hits his first, so he's be one of them. The good thing he didn't get somebody else picked up. They're picking up their third or fourth foul.
So Orson with those 3 fouls checks in. Double team on Carr. They're trying to not give him anything down there. Richmond's definitely shutting him off. Hudspeth with a contested 3. No good. Rebound Oviedo reached by Osborne.
So Osborne picks up his third. And the South Central bench just got a warning.
Things are getting heated. The Trojan student section on their feet for this one. 36-23, 5:50 remaining. Goes off the foot of Smoker. Triton still hangs on to it.
Hey, at least he didn't come up in the stands.
Nope, because we didn't have to get Kenny the glove into the action.
I still wonder if I didn't catch that, if my screen would have been even intact.
I don't know, still. If we got that on camera, that just needs to be slow. That just needs to be our first thing that pops up.
Yeah.
And Jason Groves calling a timeout there. 30-second timeout. Didn't like what he saw on that offensive
Thing is, that
possession.
was one of them. If he hadn't got that timeout call, they could have got the ball passed over here in the corner, and he was wide open.
But couldn't quite see because they got trapped in that corner just enough, threw off things just enough. He just didn't like what he saw there. They had an opportunity. The inbound, Oviedo sneaks over to the corner there. But now when Amsden comes past that half-court line, he just got trapped in a hurry. Smoker shut it off. He wanted to go to him, but Groves didn't like what he saw. Calls a timeout. Very smartly calls a timeout, but he had Ty Orson alone down there under the basket too.
Yep.
So for Triton now, like I said, ball control. Continue just to trust your players, trust your ability, and we'll see what we can do going the rest of the way out. Heckerman right there now. See what I like watching now with Bo Hepler with those fouls and those guys there on the bench. They're encouraging the guys on the floor. It doesn't matter if you're on the floor, you're still vital to this team.
I did like something the other night when they got Chase in towards the end of the game and some of the other players that don't play a lot. And when Chase did get that 2-point basket, the whole bench was erupting.
It's a fight for the basketball. Jump ball call. There's a lot of contact by both teams on that exchange. Oviedo to inbound. 5:21 remaining. Goes to Amsden in the corner. Drops down. No one's looking. Orson tries to go, and he'll get ran over. And they're going to say it goes back over. Him and Hudspeth got tied up. Watch that exchange once the ball gets going here. We'll let the glove look that one up and see what he can find there. Through the hands of Smoker, he'll corral it. Looking for the cutter, that's Hudspeth. He's going to go to the left block, goes back to the center, loses the basketball, goes over it, uses the legs and roll it over to Christie. He'll go and he'll shove. He'll go and throw Orson off. Good job by Ty Orson to draw the contact.
Christie picks up his third.
Yates will check in. So Yates, Oviedo, Richmond, Bulis, and Orson the 5 for Triton. Got to watch that cross court.
Yep.
Right there. Those are dangerous passes. You can't be doing those. Bulis with the basketball, trying to find himself some space. And Christie's going to push him towards the half-court line. That's now be another foul on Christie.
Yep, so that gets his fourth. And that's put South Central at 6. So the next one will have Triton shooting 1-1.
Scott's going to check in, and Christie's going to come out. Lineup's unchanged for the Trojans. Yates receives the inbound. Hudspeth is going to come out there and guard him. Pressure defense being played by the Satellites. Drops to Bulis. Cross court to Oviedo. Got to just dial down those passes. Cross to Bulis. Up fake, back to Yates. On top to Oviedo, 4.5 remaining. Down to Orson. Orson caught in the baseline, works it back. Yates will catch and shoot a three, not there, too strong. Rebound, Jared Bulis. Back to Oviedo. To Yates. To Oviedo up top. Kicks over to Richmond. He's on the right side, cross court to Yates. They're trying to burn some clock here.
Just enough to pull out here, pulling to try and get the defense pulled out so you can get somebody just.
Richmond in the low block, puts it in!
Just like that. Just get the defense to have to sag just a little bit and get that open opportunity.
Timeout, South Central. It looks like it's going to be
full timeout.
Full timeout. So 15-point lead. Travis, you still awake up there? Just making sure. I don't want you to fall asleep. Appreciate his help. I'm telling you what, he's getting really good at running that camera.
Of course, then we got the music man.
Oh, yeah, the Hall of Famer. I mean, that's why he is the Hall of Famer. He's like the universal remote. There's nothing he can't seem to do.
He's been running all our music for tonight, so he's not been paying attention a lot to us.
And let me tell you what. Granted, this is about the home gyms, but I'll tell you what, he's got this music thing figured out. Orion's got this all figured out.
Have you already talked about tomorrow's big event?
Just a little bit, but I didn't know who all was going. They had the science fair here a few weeks back, and so then they pick 4 students that get to go on up the South Bend for the science fair up there. We had Caden Large, Samantha Middaugh, Travis Barnhart, Dolan Berkepile going, and then they had Zabiah Metler, Rylan Davis, and Hebertha Gar as backups. So those top 4 then get to go up to South Bend for the Notre Dame Science Fair project.
Very nice.
And
congratulations to all of them.
And I think from there, then they could possibly win and go on down to state, down to Indianapolis.
Christie receives the inbound. Here we go. He'll go right. Kicks over to Smoker. On top to Christie. Cross court to Hudspeth. Wants to go to Carr. Finds him down the paint. The big man with the hook. He'll go up. Too strong. Foul on Lucas Richmond.
Yep. So that's going to be his 4th.
One thing I will say, looking across the court, I'm really proud of the Trojan cheer block on their feet the whole game. Carr gets that first one to drop. So getting their shout out. I mean, you can't miss them. As my daughter will say, as Danny likes that movie Trolls, it looks like the trolls all over there with their hair and everything's all kind of neon and everything else. 14-point ball game. Carr to the line for one more. Shots up. And takes one from the roll. Schmack comes in. It'll go out on South Central.
So yeah, it looks like South Central is going to try to put in a little bit of full court, either just pressure or full.
They're going to go full court trap on that one. Up to Yates. The freshman hesitates just enough. Up to Oviedo. Oviedo tries to get away from the defense. To Yates. Yates out the pressure. Smoker's going to get him on the reach. And that's going to send Triton out there in the bonus the rest of the way out. Now be careful.
It did it. I took the thing out.
Oh.
Must have to have it on there just right.
So Smoker picked up his first.
So Tyson Yates now. Tyler Heckeman's going to check in.
Yates hasn't been here tonight.
Gets down to drop.
The biggest thing with Tyler is hopefully now he didn't injure it too bad and get in here and try to do something dumb and then be out for the rest of the night or tomorrow.
But if you watch that left ankle, he's putting weight on. He's not favoring it. He's putting weight on it. Second shot by Yates rattles out. Hudspeth to Christie. Up to Smoker. Corner three's up. It's short, but he'll get the rebound. Wanting to go down to Carr. Had an open look, but he decided to pull it back. Carr now. Hook shots up. Too strong. Rebound, Keegan Westhaver. Tyson Yates now. He'll go up quickly. 3:04 remaining. to Bulis. Quickly to Ty Orson. Yates now drops to Ty. He'll try a deep corner two. Rattles out, can't get it. Smoker with the rebound. Hudspeth on the fast break. Yates running him down. 3 for Christie. Back iron, no good. Rebound now, Yates. Yates on the fast break. He's going to go one-on-one with Smoker. He'll go up strong. Puts it in. Tyson Yates. I'll tell you what, I love watching him drive the basketball.
There's another one of those. He might go in there, maybe not get a shot off like he wants, but at least he draws everybody in so he can kick it back out for somebody to maybe take a three.
And he can do a lot of things, that fancy footwork. Carr goes up strong, gets it to drop.
Carr, that puts him up 16 points.
We have full timeout for the Trojans. So that they have one, in South Central, full timeout. So they're out of timeout. So while we take a quick timeout here, we're going to thank Natalie Brookins for her sponsorship. She brings a breadth of knowledge to the Northern Indiana marketplace. Locally born and raised, she has spent the majority of her time here in our communities. A Purdue University graduate, Natalie has sales experience as well as a background in helping people, and she's excited to help you with all your real estate needs. Please contact her today for personal service. Go Trojans. Thanks, Natalie, for your sponsorship here tonight. Can't do it without those people sponsoring it, and it's much appreciated. And like I said, we enjoy doing it, and it's also good to see the comments we get on the YouTube chat, and I appreciate everybody back home watching.
It's been kind of nice, like for the football sectionals and regional, and even for this basketball for the girls and sectional, that put a feeler out there. Hey, we need to be able to bring this broadcast to you, and it's usually within a few days. Mason says, "Hey, we got somebody to cover it for you,"
and that's great. Like you see, like with Swanson's Auto and. Some families for the football deal with the Stichter family, they sponsor. I can't remember all the sponsors from the football, but I believe Natalie did it for football too, I believe.
Yep.
That's the kind of stuff you want to see from your community, supporting the local sports, the local schools. And it doesn't matter, it isn't just sports, there's other clubs and stuff that you can sponsor and be part of. And it's really great to watch that, to watch people just step up and be there for their community. Bo Hepler checking back in, Keegan Westover, Oviedo, Orson and Bulis out there for Triton. Bulis up to Hepler. Osborne them. Hepler loses them. He'll kick on. He'll shift her into gear and go past the half-court line. Christie almost comes away. Oviedo steps into that three. Can't get it to drop. Carr with the rebound. We're going to have a foul on the rebound on South Central. Orson hit the deck.
South Central foul number 10.
So Smoker now
gets his second.
And that'll send Ty Orson to the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. Scott will check in. Rattles in. Ty Orson makes it drop. I'll tell you what, I've been real proud of Ty. He's really clamped down and worked on those free throws, and now he's relaxed. He's getting them to drop. Shots up. It's in. Tickles the twine for one more. 43-26, 2:05 remaining in the ball game. Carr, hook shot, and one.
Probably be on Keegan.
18 points on the night for Brendan Carr, the 6'7 sophomore for South Central. Westaver pick up his first personal.
So Triton, that's 6. So the next one will put them put South Central into the bonus.
So Christie comes out, Schmack comes in. He's out there with Hudspeth, Carr, Smoker, and Osborne. Second shot, front iron. Oviedo dribbles out of trouble. Osborne on him. He'll pick it up to Hepler. Smoker on him. On over to Bulis on the left side. Back to Hepler. Cross court to Oviedo. Can't do that. It's right there. Smoker not came away with it. Up to Westaver. He'll try the up fake, and Schmack will come in and give him a shove.
So Schmack, that's his third foul.
Scott and Christie coming back in. Richmond's going to be checking in for Westaver. Little confusion key. Looks like, go ahead, shoot. I'll come in when you're done.
Yeah.
Westaver now back to the line. Winner of this game will face Argus tomorrow night. Westaver's first shot. Can't get those to drop for Keegan tonight.
Nope, he's not very good.
Usually pretty good free throw shooter. Scott on the left wing. Over to Hudspeth. Big battle brewing down the paint. Westaver and Carr. Carr reaches up over top. Westaver's going to foul him. Keegan plays like a big. I mean, 6'1", he plays taller, and if he continues to grow, he'll be a pretty good forward.
Yeah, he just had to front him up, just keep him harder to get the ball.
And sometimes when you're guarding that bigger defender, the big thing you can do, you just gotta kind of give him, you tighten up on him. You gotta give him cushion. You gotta make him think you're gonna give him some pressure and relax and to kind of play a mental game with him. Carr misses that one.
Smack's gonna pick up his 4th.
At least that's what I did when I was always little with the big guys. I'd be up on them, and when they get the ball, I'd just relax on them just enough, and then I would just step in, just throw them off enough.
Yeah.
And
That's what I always said, that you couldn't stand behind them. You just got to get in front of them and feel them from behind.
Yep, just kind of stay back there, and like Dad said, use your rear end as a magnet. Richmond's shot, it's up, it's in.
Finally gets his first free throw to drop this evening.
Oviedo. Hepler, Richmond, Bulis, and Orson out there for Triton. Second shot for Richmond. It drops. The lefty senior gets both of those to go. Perfect trip. 45-28's our score. Quickly down. Tries to go up. It'll go off the hand of Bo Hepler. He tries to, I think he just out of instinct, you want to reach out and grab it, but he's just like, ah. Smoker to inbound. Goes to Hudspeth in the corner. Goes down to Carr between his legs. Bounces away, and Bulis has it. Hepler now tries, almost took, Christie falls down. Bulis. Wow. I know Bo's quick, but man, he sent him through the washing machine on that one. Spin cycle.
Yeah, they got to watch. They still like to do these long passes, but there are going to be people in the passing lanes here
and
shortly.
We'll get another foul in South Central. Looks like it's on Christie, giving the reaction. Ended it. It's going to be on Smoker.
Smoker, that'd be his 3rd. So Bo's going to the line. He was perfect earlier, 2 for 2.
We'll see what the senior sharpshooter can do here from the charity stripe.
Hopefully,
subs all coming in. Platoon swap coming up next. Rolls out.
Shouldn't have said it. I knew I'd probably jinx him.
Tyson Yates, Cade Atkins, Chase Butler, Trenton Kreft, all coming in for the Trojans. Quentin Amsden, he's waiting to come in for Bo Hepler as Triton will face Argus tomorrow night here at the Trench. Hepler empty on that trip. Smoker across, goes up, tries to go up to Carr. And it's going to go off of Carr's fingertips.
Yeah, it had to be because he's the only one reaching up to tap the ball.
No, he's the only one high enough up there to knock it away. So a whole host of satellites coming in. Give South Central a hand. They battle hard. It's a scrappy team. It's a young team, a team that could be a force to reckon with next season.
Yeah, they've only got just their one senior. So, yeah, they'll have most of these guys all back next year.
So Kreft inbound to Tyson Yates. Inside the final minute remaining. 45-28's our score. Yates will work over. We're going to get a foul. We're going to say we're going to get an offensive foul on Tyson Yates with the push-off. Couldn't quite see it all. One thing I like about football, I don't have to look over a bunch of people. Handling the ball now is Todd Snyder. Kicks it on over. They'll work it around here. Shot by Klimzak. Putbacks up. It's no good. And we're going to say we got a travel. He went to the ground and spun with it. Trent Kreft inbound 35.9, 45-28's our score. Kreft up to Amsden. He'll go fake. He'll get quickly past the half-court line. I guarantee you might see a shot from Chase Butler on this one. Or Cade Atkins, one or the other. Amsden to Butler. Wasn't there. 19 seconds. Triton's well on their way. Foul's going to be on Todd Snyder. And that's going to send Q to the line for the double bonus free throw opportunity. 17 seconds even remaining in the ball game. Amsden's shots up, rolls off the front, just short. So tomorrow night the Trojans are going to face the team, the heavy favorites, to win this sectional final. But sometimes those favorites could get knocked down off that mountain. In and out for Amsden. And they'll go to work.
That'll be a 7 o'clock.
Delgado On over to Klimchek. They'll work it down low. Atkins is going to foul him down there in the low block.
Flag foul number 24, Atkins.
And that's going to send Todd Snyder to the, that's going to send, what number is that?
I can't see his number.
I believe it's Alex Newbern, the 5'9" freshman. If
Yep.
I can't
Newbern.
didn't quite catch it.
Our view is sideways.
His second attempt, it's up, and takes an unfriendly roll. Amson with the rebound, he'll elevate. 2 seconds left, and that's it, 45-29. Triton's moving on. They'll face Argus here at the Trench tomorrow night. We'll get some stats from Kenny, and I'm sure I'll go down. I'm going to re-interview Hunter McIntyre again tonight.
Well, for South Central, Brandon Carr leading the way with 18 points, Hudspeth with 9, and then you would have had Newbern with 1 and Schmack with 1. For the Trojans,
Hudspeth, the other one, I think he got a couple free throw shots. I think it was Schmack was the only one he had that one.
had Heckerman with 2, Bulis with 2. Then we had Richmond, Oviedo, and Yates all with 6. Heppler with 9, and then leading the way with the Trojans was Orson with 14.
So we'll take a quick break. We'll see if head coach wants to do an interview. I'm going to go find Hunter McIntyre. Maybe we get to redo his interview if I find him. If not, well, the other one wasn't bad. So we'll be right back here on the Tri-Trojan Sports Network. All right, welcome back, Triton Trojans fans. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Hunter McIntyre and Keegan Westhaver here. So we're going to kind of finish Hunter's interview. We tried the other night, didn't quite come through. So with the man with the motor who don't quit, what do you love about playing basketball?
Basketball, I think with contrasting to football, I think it's a little bit closer bond because, you only got 5 guys out there. If, one guy messes up, you got to make up for it, and you lift each other up. I think because it's more direct, you're right next to each other. It's just keep going.
You want to add to that one as far as like the 5 guys? You played football. You got this figured out. A little more.
I think you pretty much covered it. 5, you need all 5 to play. Football,
if one guy kind of goes down, you got 10 more guys right there with you. Where basketball, one thing could go wrong. You got 4 guys, and it's spread out. Like you said, with those 5 guys, it's a little more. You got to have that chemistry, and that's one thing that watching you out there, Keegan, went out there in the varsity, that you've learned this season, that chemistry, you're getting comfortable. You're really like one of those guys that are really kind of vocal out there, kind of making that court smaller so everybody's kind of all together. So being a lower classman, like I said, did play more JV this year, Hunter. What kind of things are you trying to learn yourself to kind of develop your game?
I know I'm not going to grow very much more, and I play some of the big positions, so I really think I need to work on my footwork, get in good position, because I know I'm not going to be able to shoot over anybody, so I need to be able to get good position, get good looks at the basket, because I'm not much of a shooter either, so I got something to work on.
Now, Keegan, on the flip side, tonight you had a little bit of a battle down there with the big guy. Like you said, not like he was kind of talking there. Now you can't get the shot up over top of him. Now playing defense down there, kind of walk me through just a little bit what you were kind of trying to do to get position on him.
Pretty much, you just gotta get to him, and then you just gotta stay there, and hopefully, Ty, he's gonna come and block it. Tyler's gonna come and block it. You just gotta stay there, keep him from scoring, and then someone's gonna come and help me.
So Hunter, what would you tell the boys and girls wanting to get involved in basketball?
It's not as hard as it looks. Practices be a little tough with Coach Groves. He's a old school kind of coach, but it looks a lot harder than it is. You just go out there, figure out what you can do, and go do it. I'm not a very good shooter, so I go rebound because I can jump a little bit.
Exactly. So when we sit there, when I talked in the broadcast, we kind of had when coming out in that half court, I said good teams can play well, but great teams can adjust. You guys did that tonight. You guys that came out in that third quarter firing, you guys adjusted, changed some things up. The three-pointer wasn't working, so what'd you do? You went inside. You guys found different ways. Like you said, you can't shoot the ball. What are you going to do? You're going to find something else. Like you said, go find that rebound. That right there, the high IQ and the awareness and the ability to think that quickly and say, well, I'm not having a good game. Keegan, if you're not hitting that corner 3 that you love so much, what are you going to do? You're going to attack the basket, right? So that kind of thing right there, that awareness, that thing as you guys both as sophomores, that's huge. You don't see guys, 15 or 15, 16-year-old kids picking up that kind of stuff, that kind of thing there. That's a testament to all the coaches that work with you guys, with Duff and Shorey and Coach Long and Coach Groves, who the mastermind. Who, I'm sorry, the guy. Some of the stuff he does just amazes me. But you guys have a lot of that, and that really shows. And you guys, that kind of stuff. As you guys will get older, let me tell you, you guys are going to be tough to beat. Just saying.
I appreciate that.
So, favorite subject in school and why?
I like history a lot. I know I like reading about it, even not in school. I just like knowing random stuff. It's fun to have. And
as we talked the other night, you talked about you want to be on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I'm going to get them back because I had fun with that one. Like we talked, I grew up with that show. You go to the grandparents' house. It was so loud you come up the driveway, and you could hear it about 30 feet away from the house.
Good old Alex.
So, yeah, exactly. So you get up there, like we said, it could pay for college. we see them college kids get up there. What do you enjoy most about being a Trojan?
I think that we have really close-knit community. I feel like everyone has each other's backs. We all know each other, and I feel like if one guy goes down, you got 4 guys picking you up. I really like that about our team.
Very good, very good. Keegan, favorite moment of the season? I didn't have that question when we talked earlier this season.
Right now, we're going to the sectional championship. This is fun. I love it.
And that kind of reaction right there, it's fun.
Yes,
you see kids now some things, like I was talking to my son Cade, and he was talking basketball. He goes, these guys work hard. This is tough work. I'm like, yeah, but these guys love it. When you love and it's fun, the game just comes natural to you. But when it becomes a job, things get tough. Turnovers happen. Get in your head, not the communication, the small mental mistakes. They just kind of blow up in your face. When you love the game and you're having fun, that translates out there. That radiates off the bench, and you guys just play loose and fun, and then everything just kind of falls into place. Future plans beyond high school. I know we're only a sophomore. We talked to her, and we kind of butted heads a little bit on the college choices just a little bit.
I don't really have an idea where I want to college. My first idea would be Purdue. I love the campus. Most of my parents went there, and I feel like I would enjoy it a lot.
Okay, very good. You got a favorite college, so we see if we can split the debate between the IU and Purdue thing here. You're probably going to have to throw in a ringer, aren't you?
I'm going in Duke.
Going in Duke.
Duke's
Now we
my
got a 3. Okay, can't complain. Good winning record there. Like I told Hunter the other night, when Purdue and IU is good, it just seems like the Big Ten all together is better when those Indiana schools kind of go both. Those Duke down there, that blue blood down there.
We'll smoke them all.
Okay.
No
boy.
competition.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
We'll see.
So, favorite thing to do outside of basketball or school for you?
I love watching sports. I read a lot. Video games, just as most other teenage boys do. But, I like to broaden my horizons a little bit. I like to equal out my stuff. I can stay well balanced.
There you go. You can't go too much to one thing, and video games doesn't completely phase out. 30 years old, I'm still playing with my 8-year-old son at home, so it never ends. It never ends. So anybody want to say hi at home watching?
I just say hi to my parents, drive me all these practices, all these games, always support me. I really appreciate that. I wouldn't be who I am right now if it weren't for you guys, so I appreciate that.
And like I said, I kind of give you that nickname, a motor that don't quit from football with running the football, like a guy who can go and just kind of things you kind of do like that. Like I said, I really appreciate your crafting. Keegan starting to come on there and be a playmaker like he was towards the end of the season. You guys as sophomores playing football and basketball that I've got to watch you guys do. You guys are, I'm telling you right now, everybody better fasten their seatbelts because you guys get it figured out. 1-2 punch right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Keegan tonight, like I said, being 6'1", they were a little bit bigger. That defense was a little more tough. What kind of things were you trying to do as far as trying to get yourself freed up to kind of get things kind of opened up for the guys on the court?
Pretty much my first shot, I was like, so I need to rebound and just create more, get everyone else going.
And that's one thing, you guys are starting to have that confidence in yourself and that belief and that trust in like the other guys. Like say you kind of go in and pass off like, oh, man. But the short-term memory that showed tonight, we had some frustrating moments there in a couple of the quarters, but you stood tall, calmed down, relaxed, and didn't. Sometimes when the call doesn't go your way, this team, one thing I really appreciate, and the girls did this too, and this is a testament to all these Triton kids, you guys relax. Okay, it happened, it's over with. You guys step back up and come back out and either hit a shot or make a big defensive stop. You make up for it. And that kind of thing for me to watch, especially a small school, kids that sometimes we're going to face some schools like are going to be bigger. They're going to have some more athletic kids. For that mental fortitude and that toughness, I went to Warsaw. We had some athletic kids, but and you saw it up there. But coming to this place here, I'm telling you what, I don't want to ever leave because this place is awesome. You guys are just great. Going against Argus tomorrow night, what are you going to be thinking tonight before you hit the pillow and get ready for tomorrow?
All the pressure's on them. They're supposed to win all this, so I'm planning on coming in. We're going to surprise everyone. Watch.
And like I tell everybody, those teams that are scrappy, look at the tournament. 8 seeds, 9 seeds, 10 seeds. Those guys come in, well, they're supposed to win. Well, guess what? Those 8, 9 seeds are going to throw a dagger in there and just kind of stir the pot and make things interesting. And you guys in that second half against Argus earlier in the season outscored them.
Yep.
They didn't have an answer for you guys. You guys got in their head. You guys got rattled. You guys stayed calm. You guys had fun. You played loose. And I'll tell you what, tomorrow night, they better fasten their seatbelts and be ready to batten down the hatch because you guys, the battle's coming.
Yes, sir.
So you guys, good luck tomorrow night. We'll get Coach over here. Keegan, like I said, that game's improving. Keep working on it, buddy. You're getting there. And Hunter, like you said, you know what you're going with. And buddy, I like to hear what you guys say about things you want to work on. And this thing doesn't work, I'm going to go try this. That kind of stuff there, at your age, it's a lot of fun for me to hear and a lot of fun for me to watch. So good job, guys. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll get Coach here. Again, Keegan, thanks. We'll give Coach a headset here.
Might take this one off.
Unless you want to stick around.
He's a wingman.
He needs a wingman. Okay. Well, we'll see what we think. So, Coach,
Yeah.
tough battle tonight. These guys battled hard.
Yeah, and that's what I told our kids. I said, you can't look at their record. They've battled every team hard throughout the season. They play good defense. They're physical, strong. So, I told our kids we got to show up and play. And I thought South Central battled us and, gave us fits a little bit at times. But, I thought our kids played well enough defensively to get the job done.
And I was telling Keegan one thing I really appreciated tonight. We didn't get some calls. Like things kind of weren't going our way a couple times. We got a couple calls kind of went away. But the guys relaxed. They kind of just said, oh, well, and they moved forward, and they kept going.
Well, not so much at first. I think some of them were getting frustrated, and I had to remind them, hey, just relax. I go, you know they're going to play good defense. We're just going to have to be more patient. Defensively, we're going to have to be more fundamental. I thought, early in the game, they were attacking our penetration. We were kind of coming and jumping and doing some silly things. And I said, just relax, calm down, compose yourself, be fundamental. Things will work out. And I thought our kids did a nice job after that to do that and relax and just be more fundamental.
Very good. So tonight with the kind of things we kind of saw, what kind of things tomorrow night And like Keegan said, they better be ready. They better batten down the hatches because they're going to have a fight coming their way. What kind of things are you guys going to prepare for tomorrow night?
Just focus on ourselves. We'll go through Argus's stuff and how we want to defend them, and what we can do offensively against them, and that's all we can do. We don't have a ton of time, but it's just the belief. Our kids got to come in expecting to win. I think they are. I think they're playing really well right now. They're playing with a high level of confidence. I think we're defending better. We're taking care of the ball better than we have, throughout the season. So, I'm confident in our guys. We've been talking about this moment. We wanted to get to this game. We wanted to be able to play Argus in the tournament, and we got our opportunity. They're one of the better teams in the state. So, like Keegan said, we're going to have to bring it. We got to put up or shut up here. And
that kind of moment, like we said, the underdog, it's the guy that they count out, like we were talking about the tournament games. 8, 9, and 10 seeds, everybody kind of has them kind of counted out.
Yeah.
And they come out of nowhere, and they can just kind of knock the big dog back on his heels. And
exactly.
The guys are primed for that opportunity. These guys are confident and a group that's really starting to believe in themselves. That if I was on the other end of that, I'd be worried.
I agree. That's one thing I talked to the guys about is we have zero pressure on us at all. Okay, we can just come out and just let her fly and see what happens and play with confidence. And I think our kids will do that. I think they're hungry for this. They're excited. This is a good opportunity. We're a young team. I was telling the radio that we a lot of times with Keegan and Tyson and Ashton, we have 2 freshmen and a sophomore on the court, and not doing too bad. So that's nice to see. They're playing with composure and playing with confidence, and it's sad that this season's coming to an end here soon, but. Because these kids have I thought really gelled this last week really. They're really starting to understand things and play well and execute what we want done. And when that happens, that's such a special good thing. You don't want that to stop. And so hopefully we can keep going for a little bit longer here.
And for these guys tomorrow night, we've always talked in the broadcast, 4 games in 5 days.
Yeah.
8 games in 20 and 8 games in 20 days?
Yeah, exactly.
Back to back to back. You face tough teams. You battle against those teams. This team is battle tested. And like I talked about in the football season, iron sharpens iron. They faced some tough guys, and it showed off there in that sectional run, and they went to win the championship. These guys here, they faced some tough guys. That early portion of the season, it's prepared them for this. Now they're starting to gel, like you said, the last week. They're starting to figure it out. When teams start to figure out that point, that's the most dangerous team in my book.
I agree. That's with the kids, they battled a lot of different teams that are physical, big, strong, do different things defensively. So at this point in the season, we've seen everything that the opposing team can throw at us. So we might have seen everything against Elkhart Christian that any team could throw at us. They played box and 1, triangle and 2, 1-2-2 half court trap.
Pretty much everything with the kitchen sink.
Yeah, exactly. So our kids are prepared for any situation. Now we just got to go out and believe we can win and play our hearts out.
Well, Coach, you guys get some rest tonight. Good luck tomorrow night.
Right.
We'll be here.
So.
I'm Andy Harris signing off here. The Trojans win tomorrow night. Sectional championship against the Argus Dragons. We'll see you tomorrow night.